Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video. My name is Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be talking about Bruce Lee and how he changed fighting forever. Let's get started. So one of the two aspects I wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to Bruce Lee, one of the things that's interesting is when you read his writings, and when I've talked with, for instance, Danny Nisano, and I've talked with different people about Bruce Lee and the way things were back then, and the way, you know, things are way different than they are now. We have everything at our fingertips. All the knowledge is right at our fingertips that at one time was never. So a lot of this stuff, a lot of people take a lot of this stuff for granted. When I was coming up and I was training, I had to work really hard to, you know, you weren't able to just, you know, turn on YouTube and get a lot of information. You weren't able to do all those things. You had to work really hard. You had to travel across the United States or around the world to get this information, a lot of this information. And now you guys have that at your fingertips. So one of the biggest things I would say I wanted to talk about today was Bruce Lee. He really helped revolutionize and help people understand fighting. And one aspect of fighting is body mechanics. I think a big part of what he was teaching was to, one, learn how to have good body mechanics, okay? Proper body mechanics help develop proper strikes, proper defense, proper offense, all those aspects, you know, developing explosive attacks, developing explosive movement with your footwork. You know, he combined, you know, boxing footwork and fencing footwork, kickboxing and striking and different things like that we never had done before. Karate back then, you know, they may have been hopping around like this, but they didn't have a lot of the footwork and stuff like that until later on when he trained and taught like Joe Louis, and he influenced a lot of people. He was revolutionary in that way. When it comes to body mechanics, first of all, developing your ability to do the technique, but also learning how to identify attacks, learning how to train the student on how do I identify what this person's gonna do before they do it. How do I look at the body and know they're gonna throw this attack or that attack? Okay, that's one aspect. The second aspect is that identifying openings. A lot of times you'll go, man, you know, when you're sparring or you're fighting and you're fighting with somebody and there was an opening and you missed it, okay? Being able to get your ability to catch those openings as they reveal themselves so you're able to throw that attack when that opening takes place is a key role. And so he had exercises, and you know, we do these exercises that develop the ability to identify openings, identify attacks. That's a big part of, I would say, something that he really brought upon by introducing focus mitts and different targeting systems and different response exercises. He developed all these different ways of using auditory, visual. The secondary part is timing. If you go in the Tao of Jeet Kune Do book and you read about cadence, this is so important. And he learned a lot of this from fencing. He learned a lot of this from boxing. He paid a lot of attention to the way timing. If you get timing down, you first develop your own personal timing, then you learn how to identify your opponent's timing, and then learning how to identify, if you know your opponent's timing, you could start to know when they're going to throw attacks, when they're going to be open, that you're going to know when they're going to move with footwork. You're going to start to be able to read things and then be able to have the access to striking at openings before, during, or after the attack. And so these are aspects of Bruce Lee that he brought forth with footwork and timing. So footwork and body mechanics play so closely together. You know, their ability to be able to move, be able to get the right timing, and be able to get the body behind it to be able to exploit your opponent. So this is just a little talk on some aspects of what Bruce Lee brought to us in training. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.